Hello everyone, welcome to our practice. My name is Francine and I'm honored to guide you through a hip practice. Now oftentimes when it comes to the hips and yoga we think of stretching, but strengthening is equally important in our yoga practice. We don't want to just do one thing, but we want to stretch and strengthen. I call it stretching. And so let's just begin in any comfortable seated position of our choice and we come to the breath. Now in a moment we are all going to come to our backs and do a bit of windshield wipers, but first, before you make your way to your back, I'm going to invite you to watch what the second movement is, because it might be hard to see it when you're lying down. So in the second one, we're going to be coming to reclined tree or reclined half butterfly, but with a strengthening aspect. So I thought it might be easier if I demonstrate. We're going to bring knee to chest, tree, extend, and then repeat. And so please feel free to make your way to your back. We're going to have the feet to the outer edges of the mat, cactus arms, and we're doing a little bit of windshield wipers. Feels so nice in the hips. That means that we have, when we're doing this, one hip in internal rotation and one in external. And again, there's a saying that motion brings lotion to our joints. So we want to bring some nice soothing and healing synovial fluid. The hip is a really important joint in the human body. And what's interesting is that the health of our hips directly affects the health of our backs. So just one more time with our windshield wipers, toe healing the feet in line with the hip bones, and from here we're going to extend our leg. So I demonstrated this flowing knee to chest / reclined tree variation, and we are going to do it 10 times on each side. And here we go. Knee to chest, rotate, knee to chest, and extend, same side. Knee to chest, rotate to chest, extend. For me, this is the 5th one. You're probably at about the same pace. That means halfway on one side. Now you might be noticing that the hip is getting, the flexor is getting a little tired. That's okay. You can take a pause or continue. We have 3 more. I'm really like the hip flexors on fire now, which is a good thing because this is part of our warm-up. And for me, this will be the last one on this side. So knee to chest and tree combination. Let's just take a breath here. And then other knee comes to chest. Rotate as if you're going to do reclined tree. You've changed your mind. And we continue. I think that hip practices are probably one of the biggest requests that I get. And so I like to try to learn new movements, new combinations, so that we're just adding something fresh regularly into our practice. That was number 5 for me, so halfway. And you may even notice that one side is easier than the other. Although, as we're getting to the end, neither one feels easy at the moment. For me, this is number 9, which means only one more. And foot on the mat, other foot on the mat, knees to chest, hands behind the knees. Let's rock up and down a few times and then find ourselves in seated. From here, we're going to do a little bit of cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Arch. Round. One more. And from here, placing our hands behind us, chest is open, feet are about hip width apart. We're going to do a little bit of windshield wiper here as well. Last one. From here, heading into what we call deer pose, D-E-E-R, but it's also in the fitness world often called 90-90. So we're going to take one leg, put that shin in line with the short end, and then the other leg in line with the long side of the mat, and that's why it's often referred to as 90-90. So I like to place the hands lightly in front and start to take the torso forward and back, making these nice circles. And then we switch directions. Last one. And from here, feeling that we're pressing that back foot into the mat, this hand can be in front or not. We're going to do some rotation here by lifting that knee up and down. Now your knee might go up higher than mine. It might go up a little bit less. Either one is okay. Just one more. Now, we're going to turn ourselves to face the long side of the mat. Hands behind us, a little bit of windshield wiper. This is the last time. And then we're going to come to the 90-90, facing the other end of our mat. So again, I like the hands in front. Then we simply start rotating. And then we change our direction. Oh, the noises. For some reason, when I do this direction with this leg in front, I make a variety of popping noises. I really hope you can hear it. There it is. And now it's done. So every time I do that, I get this little popping. That's a sign, information, that maybe I need to do this more often. Pressing the back foot into the earth, hands can be in front. We start to lift the back knee. And again, we're not concerned if your knee lifts higher or lower than mine. It lifts where it lifts. We return to the center. And then can we come into what we call easy pose? And what we're going to do is take one hand, place it underneath the knee. We're going to take the other hand to the inside of the knee. We're going to press, and with this hand I'm going to try to pull a little bit and allow myself to twist and keep pressing what would be your left hand. Come to center, gently press and twist, center, twist, center. One more. Can we hold this one? And we make our way to center, changing the cross of the legs. To me, it's okay, whichever one is forward. You can twist to either side. We just want to make sure that in between we do change the cross. So again, now it's the right hand that's pressing down slightly. This one's pulling in. So with my left hand, I'm pulling myself towards my left knee. Twist, untwist. And on the next one, let's hold. We come to center, hands to our heart, and we make our way to our breath.